Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to use something in Revit called filters. So it's a method just to quickly change your view setting based on information in your model. So to explain it better, I'm going to go into my view tab and visibility graphics, VG for short. I'm just going to open this up here. So up here, obviously, we use this a lot. So you've got our model categories, annotation categories. Down the end here, we've got filters. Now, filters are a way of grouping together objects in your model, and then you can affect their visibility. So, say for a fire plan, fire application, you want all your walls to show up red that are, say, 60 minutes, and all your walls to show up, say, green for 30 minutes. So you could just go ahead and draw that in here like you might do in CAD, but I mean, if it means later on in the project your walls are moving, you're going to have to come back in and move your hatches as well, and that's not really the way to do it. So what you can do is, if you choose your wall types, and it's important to understand, you can make sure you've got accurate wall types in your model. You just don't have a load of random wall types. So I've only got 2 wall types in here at the moment that I'm looking at. So I've got my basic and some partition walls in here, and I've got my structural walls here. So if we click on our walls and we edit the type, we can see down here they've got, in their identity data, they've got a fire rating. So here we're just going to write in 60 minutes, and now we're editing that type, so all of those walls all now know that their fire rating is 60 minutes. So you don't need to change all the walls in the same type, you're changing the type. So let's do that as well for here. So for our fire rating, 60 minutes. Now I'm writing minutes here. I wrote mins last time. I'll show you why later, because as you're working in groups, people use different terms. There's 60 minutes, 60 mins. Let me just show you what happens if, so call that. Okay, and then we got here, we've got some half-hour walls. Okay, so we've just given our walls fire ratings. Now we want to add in a new filter. So we're going into our view category, I'm going to go into filters, and we're going to add a new filter. Editor new, and then we're going to click down here, we're going to add in a new one. I'm going to call it fire 60 minutes. Okay, so this view filter, and the categories we want it to affect are our walls. So we're going to click walls. We want it to filter by the fire rating, and we want it to choose the walls that have a fire rating that contains 60. So if you do it that way, it just means that it doesn't matter how the person wants to put minutes or mins or m or just 60. Maybe sometimes people don't write minutes. Instead of just saying equals, if you say contains, so it's going to find and it's going to group any walls that contain 60 under the fire rating category. So if we press apply to that, it's okay. I've already done one for 30 minutes as well, so they're both in there. So now I've got them both for our project. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to choose that for this filter, I want the cut pattern for 30 minutes to be green, say, and a solid hatch. And for 60 minutes, I'm going to write the cut to be red and a solid patch. Now if we press apply on that, press OK, and I see our drawing understands what walls are different lines, so it automatically colors them accordingly. Now this will mean that when this filter is set up, if you then go to the first floor, once again duplicate with detailing. So now I've copied the planning application. I'm now going to rename this fire first floor, and then I'm going to change its documentation stage to fire application, and now it's in the fire application folder. So we're now just going to VV to open up our filters again, and we're going to add in those same filters. let's again change them. Okay, you do need to change them each time. The filters, although you can load the filter and you need to put in its colors, so just remember to do that. Oh, sorry, 60 minutes red. This should be green. I'm sure that. Okay. Apply. Okay. And so now you've got. Let's hit line. So our first floor. So, also, yeah. Ground floor. First floor. So that's also just using filters can be useful for other things as well, not just doing fire drawings. It can be used to categorize anything. If you want to apply a certain bit of a certain piece of information to all of a particular door or window or anything, it's just a useful way of collecting groups of things.